Leadership Lincoln. What is Leadership Lincoln? Leadership Lincoln is a personal development program designed to motivate participants to develop leadership qualities for addressing community needs. Leadership Lincoln began in 1987. The program has produced leaders who are actively involved in community organizations, local government, and civic groups, all working toward improving the quality of life for our county. Developing leaders is a key ingredient to the continued progress of Lincoln County. What should you expect when signing up for Leadership Lincoln? The program always begins in the fall, usually the month of September, with a mandatory retreat to Henry Horton State Park. You will leave Friday morning on a school bus from the Chamber of Commerce. Get used to the school bus because most of your days will be on a bus, and it is a lot of fun because you have a chance to get to meet and greet and talk with your group members. The events of Friday are composed of usually some leadership skills being taught. You have a chance to meet and greet with your class and bond with them, and have a great meal on Friday night. It is always the class favorite, the meal on Friday night. And you'll close out Friday night with a chance to meet with your group and talk about your class project, which we will get into at the end of this session, and also have a chance to hear some local speakers talk about the history of Lincoln County and an overview of the class. Saturday morning, you arise to a great breakfast, finish out the day with some more leadership skills, and come home to your family. After that, you're required to meet one Thursday of every month. The first Thursday usually consists of Agriculture Day. Lincoln County is a major agricultural county with farming enterprises contributing over $60 million to the local economy. Agriculture in our county is highly diversified and is composed of dairy, beef, sheep, goat, and swine livestock operations. Crop farming composed of cotton, wheat, corn, soybeans, and vegetable crops, along with timber operations, orchards, and culture. Our field trip on Agricultural Day attempts to give you an overview of many of these operations, and the day might include a trip to several of the following: a major cotton gin in full operation, a cotton picker or combine operating in the field, the state's largest peach and apple orchard, a live cattle auction at one of the livestock auction barns, a visit and hamburger lunch at one of the top 5 purebred Angus limousine herds in the country, a visit to a local tractor dealership with some demonstrations, visit a tree farm, a sawmill, and listen to a panel composed of County Ag Extension Leader and Co-op Manager. This day will give you a new respect for significance of agriculture in your community as it works to provide food and fiber for our people. If you want to talk about the history of Lincoln County, it is really difficult to find a place to start. Lincoln County has long been known for its generosity and friendliness, but most of the time you must travel off the beaten path to find the true stories of why we are regarded in this way. Made up of communities, churches, schools, farms, businesses, and individuals, these aspects have allowed Lincoln County continual growth and prosperity over the years. Landmarks are another great reminder of Lincoln County's history, where battlefields were staged, where history is preserved, where veterans are memorialized, and where fun is to be had. So whether your memory is on the square, at a ball field, a cotton patch, or on the river, the story of Lincoln County depends on which path you follow. Some of the visits of History Day include a trip to the museum, the Poorhouse Farm, and a visit to the site of the old Donaldson Hospital, where a state marker marks its place in history. Next on the list, we move to Local Government Day. Local Government Day, as with many of the other classes, is designed to make the student feel as if they were involved in the everyday decision-making of our local authorities, which in fact we all are. City and county government both have many facets involved to make our daily lives revolve. It is the communication and dedication of the elected and appointed officials to work together and make decisions that continually strive to make the quality of life for our community better. They are also involved in preparing for population growth and responsible for the security of natural resources, infrastructure, education, and the safety of all its residents. Some of the things you will see on Local Government Day is a trip to the municipal building. You will have a visit from the county mayor and also the city mayor. a tour of the Lincoln County Courthouse. You will hear from some of the judges on the things that they do in the courtroom on a daily basis, and a panel of the county commissioners talking about the past and present of Lincoln County and how it's developing. As you move into the new year, you get prepared for Social Services Day. Social Services Day provides Leadership Lincoln participants an opportunity to learn about the many services that Lincoln County has to offer. This day includes visits to the agencies in Lincoln County that provide services to people in need. Some of the agencies include South Central Human Resource Agency, which houses numerous programs such as heating, cooling assistant programs, Head Start, and foster grandparent programs. Higgins Funeral Home, Junior's House Child Advocacy Center, Southern Living Assisted Living Center, and Lincoln Medical Center, to name a few. The day typically ends with a panel discussion of additional services available in our community. The panel includes representatives from the Department of Human Services, Child Protective Services, and Adult Protective Services, Humane Society, Centerstone Mental Health Center, and Behavioral Health Services Outpatient Mental Health Program. Business and Industry Day. Business and Industry Day is designed to provide the Leadership Lincoln participants with a better understanding of the products, services, and contributions made by the local business and industries. Local business owners participate in panel presentations describing retail product sales and services provided and problems, successes encountered. The class tours industries representing warehousing and distribution, manufacturing of HVAC systems, public utility services, a local liquor distillery, manufacturing of fast food restaurant equipment, and manufacturing of injection mold plastic items for the automotive industry. Following these tours of representative local industries, the day is concluded with a presentation of the services provided by the Chamber of Commerce and the Industrial Development Board. Some of your visits include American Development Corporation, Goodman, Fayetteville Public Utilities, Frankie, CNS Plastics, and Pritchard's Distillery. The next day is composed of Education Day. Education Day. It is our goal on this class day to learn as much as possible about the school systems and educational alternatives in Fayetteville, Lincoln County, and Riverside Christian Academy. This includes their effectiveness, challenges and problems, plans for the future, and ways in which we as citizens and leaders can assist in improving education in Lincoln County. In leadership, this is done in part by touring some of the schools, kindergarten through 12th grades, and Motlow Community College to see and hear from school administrators, teachers, and students just how the learning process is carried out. A panel of discussion might include some city school board administrators and county school board administrators, along with the director of city and county schools, respectively, as well as an administrator from Riverside Christian Academy. State Government Day. State Government Day is a long, fun-filled day, but a very tiring day, so be sure you rest up before this one. You will leave early in the morning to head to Nashville to visit the Capitol. Once arriving at the Capitol, you will visit with your local representatives, local senators, and tour the Capitol. The tour of the Capitol is a very in-depth trip that teaches you how the Capitol was built, and it also teaches you that there are two people buried in the Capitol. You will sit in on a House session and a Senate session and be recognized by your local senators and representatives as their guest. It is also a day that you have the traditional lunch at the farmers market and then tour the Bicentennial Mall before returning home. And the last day of Leadership Lincoln is Public Safety Day. Lincoln County is blessed to have such a great public safety sector. From the best equipped fire trucks, ambulances, squad cars, and emergency response vehicles, all of the agencies responsible for keeping Lincoln Countyans safe are putting their best effort forward. Despite the great facilities and great equipment, what make these services special are the people behind them. These people put out every ounce of effort they have in making sure they do their job the best they can to ensure the best quality of life for all Lincoln Countyans, and we are appreciative. Some of the day's activities for Public Safety Day are visits to the 911 Center, the Emergency Management Center, the Lincoln County Jail, and the Public Safety Firehouse. Public Safety Firehouse always a class favorite. So as you can see, Leadership Lincoln is filled with fun activities. You are always fed a great meal by local businesses who sponsored Leadership Lincoln. As you can see, Leadership Lincoln is a fun-filled time. It is a very rewarding class that you will learn more about Lincoln County and the city of Fayetteville, its members, how it operates, where it's come from, where it's going, and the future. Leadership Lincoln. Sign up today. You can call the Chamber of Commerce 433-1234. It is a very rewarding experience, and it is a trip of a lifetime, something you can learn from, grow from, and will never forget. Leadership Lincoln. Be a part of it today.